when someone leaks something, it goes to TMZ. Like the regular person that channels with TMZ. When you see something come on and it comes on CNN, that's a little different. That could have came from the government itself, like, you know, and then they benefited probably the most from those parties.
Fun. Well, I know you're known for the parties. When you think of a party or a good time, you think of Puff. You do. But we've been known to party with you.
Things simply became wild. The internet is ablaze after 50 Cent's shocking revelation. He leaked a never-before-seen video of Kim Kardashian and Kanye West at one of Diddy's wild parties, and let's just say that things don't look good for either of them. According to reports, the tape was not just any old clip. It was the same one that the feds allegedly found during the raid on Diddy's homes. While the government kept quiet, 50 Cent made sure that everyone saw it. Kanye is also not off the hook. Just a few days ago, he appeared in court wearing an all-white outfit, attempting to support Diddy as if nothing had happened. This is the same guy who once called Diddy a snitch and claimed he was working with the feds. So what changed? And why is Kanye now supporting someone he used to support? In the video, Kim is allegedly right in the middle of things, helping Diddy out in what appears to be some shady behavior. If this turns out to be true, it could put Kim in serious hot water. 50 Cent claims that Kim was more involved in Diddy's crazy world than anyone realized, and Kanye was right there with her. The video purports to show Diddy groping Kim in a bathroom, while Kanye is off to the side kissing another man. Yes, you read that correctly. This drama is out of control. Even when the tape first surfaced, major media outlets began to take notice. But before the story could blow up, Kris Jenner went about her regular business. Love him or hate him, you have to admit that 50 Cent has never been involved in that mess and has been warning people for years. So perhaps it's time to start. Kardashian PR magic just disappeared from the headlines, but 50 isn't letting it go. He's connecting the dots and revealing everything online piece by piece. If what he's saying is true, the fallout could be massive. We're talking about the potential collapse of the entire Kardashian brand, right alongside Diddy's empire.
Right? Yeah. I know you've been heavy on social media talking about it.
He did it. And I'm the only one who's been vocal about this long before it actually. But I also did participate. I also didn't go to those parties.
Yeah.
So a lot of the celebrity culture that you don't hear saying anything is because they participated.
Was there a reason you never went to those parties back in the day?
I'm just not with all that. All of the stuff that he's doing. I'm not into that type of stuff. I'm just a little more, maybe you could say basic or normal.
If you have been living under a rock, allow me to catch you up because the recent events involving P. Diddy, the Kardashians, and Kanye West have been absolutely crazy. The internet went crazy when rumors began to circulate about what happened at one of Diddy's notorious parties, and no, this isn't just tabloid gossip. It involves shocking witness claims, leaked footage, and even potential connections to criminal investigations. Now, the thing that has everyone talking is that during one of Diddy's freak-off parties, Kim Kardashian was allegedly being dry in one of his private bathrooms. Yes, Kim, who was still with Kanye West at the time, was humped against a wall by Diddy himself. While Kanye was off doing his own thing, his wife was in the bathroom getting cozy with another man, not just any man, but the one who's currently dealing with some serious federal heat. To make matters worse, an old interview clip showing Method Man from Wu-Tang Clan mentioned seeing Kanye at one of Diddy's parties looking very out of place. This wouldn't be so suspicious. But Kanye just showed up at Diddy's federal court hearing a few days ago in full support, dressed in all white, and was even welcomed by Diddy's son. We're wearing white for the freak-offs. Should have brought your little wife with that Grammy dress too, savage. 50 Cent wrote in a caption for an edited photo of himself in white, mocking Kanye's court attire and making fun of Kanye's current wife, Bianca. 50 Cent also posted another jab after Kanye appeared in court, saying that's why he's doing this. Christian Combs seems like some sort of honored guest, which raises a question of why Kanye is suddenly supporting someone he once claimed was working with the federal government. Supporting Diddy while he was out in Vegas with that little dirtbag, lol, is a direct reference to something even more bizarre. During Diddy's court hearings, a woman going by the name Jane Doe testified that a well-known rapper and his girlfriend joined her and Diddy at a strip club after she came out. The rapper, who was not identified in court, allegedly made a move on her. Jane Doe called him a major icon and close friend of Diddy's. Now, guess which rapper 50 Cent is implying is a rat? Yes, Kanye. The Kardashian family, especially Kim and Kris, weren't merely partygoers. He's implying that they assisted Diddy in recruiting victims. And he's not just saying this for clout, he's also claiming to have the receipts. In addition, he's working on a new documentary in which he promises to reveal everything and claims that when it's released, it will set records. 50 is bringing Kris Jenner into the controversy as well. He is criticizing her church, the California Community Church, which she founded in 2009. There have long been rumors that this church may be more concerned with evading taxes and sharing the gospel because U.S. churches are exempt from paying taxes, don't have to reveal their financial records to the public. It's the ideal cover if you want to conceal millions of dollars. Even though Kim has stated in interviews that she donates 10% of her annual income to the church if she earns about $80 million, that's $8 million going into this little, shady-looking building. When you add in her sister's donations, it makes sense that $50 million would be flowing into a church. That looks more like a dentist's office, you see. Even though the Kardashians enjoy showing off their faith on social media, they've never been spotted attending this church in person. Instead, they frequently visit Hillsong or used to show up at Kanye's service on Sunday. Therefore, why don't they worship at their own church? According to a story by The Guardian, more people are beginning to suspect that it may not even be a legitimate church. It seems legal, doesn't it? Kris Jenner first took over a church named Life Change Community Church and changed its name to the California Community Church in 2009. She also registered it as a nonprofit charity. According to reports, dishonest members are required to donate 10% of their income as well as pay a $1,000 monthly fee. Because it is a recognized charity, Kris and the Kardashians obtain tax write-offs, which means that the money donated goes directly back to them. To demonstrate how genuine this is, anytime one of the Kardashians needs a tax break, they simply give to their mother's church, and presto, the money stays in the family. Kim once designated Kris's church as the official beneficiary of her eBay auction sales. According to tax records from the PayPal Charitable Giving Fund, in 2012 alone, the church earned close to $20,000, and in 2013, they received over $45,000. All of this already seems a little fishy, but hold on, there's more. According to those close to 50 Cent who worked on if this is accurate, it means that Kris and Kim weren't just attempting to evade taxes. They were actively aiding in the cover-up of criminal behavior that would place the Kardashian family squarely in the crosshairs of the same legal case that already has Diddy under fire. However, rumors are now circulating that Kim secretly worked as Diddy's madam for years, allegedly helping recruit women for his twisted business. His team's documentary about Diddy revealed even darker truths. These donations to Kris's church weren't just used for tax benefits, they were also used to pay off and silence Diddy's victims. Kim unfollowed Diddy on Instagram less than 24 hours before Homeland Security raided his properties in March 2024, which would explain the parties. You know who might have tipped the Kardashians off about Corey Gamble? In one of his famous tirades, Kanye asserted that Diddy's close friend and Kris's longtime boyfriend, Diddy, was actually CIA. In fact, he boldly declared, Corey is CIA. It's a strange coincidence that the Kardashians abruptly severed their relationship with Diddy just before the feds arrived, and Corey was said to have warned them. 50 Diddy the Kardashians? Sent is suddenly making all these connections. Kanye, Corey, and even Justin Bieber. Speaking of Bieber, have been implicated in bringing a young Bieber into Diddy's world via the Kardashians' close relationship with Diddy. There was even a bizarre, unsettling video of Diddy putting pressure on Justin over the phone, asking, "Why aren't you answering me? I did things for you." If that wasn't enough, an embarrassing old video of Kim with 16-year-old Justin Bieber has been rediscovered. Back in 2010, Kim and Bieber participated in a photo shoot for Elle magazine in the Bahamas. At the time, Kim was wearing lingerie and amusingly relaxing with a teenage Bieber who appeared even younger than 16. She even joked that he had a crush on her and told reporters that she would date him if he was 18. The media strangely hailed the flirtatious beach photo shoot as innocent and cute. But imagine the outcry if the roles were reversed, and a 29-year-old man flirted with a 16-year-old girl on a beach. Kim even discussed the shoot on Lopez, laughing tonight about Bieber referring to her as his girlfriend on the internet. And she participated in a subsequent episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians where Kim confessed that she wanted Justin when he was 18 in front of Kris and Kendall. This is really unsettling. But here's a more sinister possibility. Sources according to people close to 50 Cent, Kim wasn't attempting to flirt with Bieber. Rather, she was allegedly sent by Diddy to calm things down after Justin reportedly became frightened. During his notorious 48-hour hangout with Diddy in 2009, insiders claim that after that weekend, Justin was so disturbed by what he saw that he wanted to leave the industry completely. If you're still wondering why the Kardashians would go to this length for Diddy, let's take a step back and look at their past. Before reality TV made them a billion-dollar brand, the Kardashians were working hard behind the scenes and didn't always follow the rules. Kim Kardashian in particular has a history of doing whatever it takes to make a buck. Even if it means breaking the law, it entails getting close to some dubious individuals in the money world. One of the first scandals associated with Kim occurred when she worked as a closet organizer for singer Brandy. It may seem innocuous, but not exactly. Kim allegedly kept her credit card information after she and her sister Khloe and brother Rob parted ways after Kim was granted access to it for a single authorized purchase. They subsequently racked up $120,000 in unauthorized charges. And they weren't careless about it either. They used the stolen funds to fund their own clothing store, and in an effort to conceal the theft under legitimate business expenses. Smooch assumed that since Brandy was already known for her extravagant spending, it would go unnoticed. However, they underestimated Bry's mother, Sonia Norwood, who saw the suspicious transactions and realized that those charges were never approved. At first, Sonia tried to handle things in a private manner, giving Kim the opportunity to return the money, primarily because of their family's connection to Ray J and Brandy. However, Kim reportedly refused to pay back the money for more than a year, at which point Sonia decided enough was enough and filed a lawsuit. According to Ray J, the incident that truly destroyed his relationship with Kim was not the iconic adult tape, as most people believe, but it didn't stop there before becoming a household name. Ray J persuaded their mother to settle the matter amicably and dismiss the lawsuit, but the damage was already done during that period. Kim was frequently spotted traveling with Joe Lo, a Malaysian businessman at the heart of a huge international money laundering conspiracy. Lo is, presently, on the run after allegedly stealing $4.5 billion from Malaysia's 1MDB fund. She even boasted about flying back to Los Angeles with a trash bag full of $250, zero in cash that Lo had won at a casino while she was in Vegas and attending upscale parties. However, insiders think that the money wasn't just winnings, it might have been part of Lo's illicit activities, and many of his famous friends have come under close scrutiny. Kim managed to avoid any formal charges. This type of dishonesty is nothing new for the Kardashians. For instance, when Forbes revealed that Kylie had fabricated the figures for her cosmetics company to give the impression that she was a billionaire, she was expelled the billionaire list very quickly. And even though Kim is still officially a billionaire, at least on paper, many people are beginning to wonder if she truly lives like one. In 2022, she came under fire from the SEC for pushing Ethereum Max, a dubious cryptocurrency, on Instagram without telling her followers that it was a sponsored advertisement. That small slip-up turned into a major scandal when it set off a pump and dump scheme that left fans bankrupt. Kim received a hefty $1.6 million fine for her involvement in the disaster. But for someone who claims to be a billionaire position, you would think she would exercise more caution, right? And that's only the start. Fans are mocking her entire billionaire persona since she continues to accept Instagram advertisements as if she were just another influencer, attempting to land brand partnerships. Let's face it, how many billionaires do you see swiping up posts for protein shakes and makeup collaborations? It gives the impression that Kim and the Kardashians aren't as wealthy as they want us to believe. And this is where it gets even more juicy. Sources claim that even in their most romantic moments, they never combine their money. According to People magazine, Kanye kept his bank account under lockdown. His money was his, and Kim's was hers. In all honesty, this was probably a wise move on his part because, after the divorce, reports surfaced claiming that Kim had $48 million in debt after taking out a mortgage on her $70 million mansion. And no, she couldn't turn to her famous family for assistance because they were also having financial difficulties. Kris Jenner, the dynasty's manager, reportedly took out the Kardashian-Jenners are allegedly $132 million in debt. Yikes. But all those designer bags, luxury cars, and private jets don't pay for themselves. And just when you thought Kim's life couldn't get any messier, it does, as she may be facing legal issues right now alongside Diddy. Things got even more bizarre when a TikTok user named BB the songwriter posted a multi-loan total of $7.25 million, $40 million, and an additional $5 million for good measure. Viral deep dive linking Kim and Diddy to the Britney Spears conservatorship conspiracy. According to the theory, Diddy and his manager at the time, Lou Taylor, allegedly helped put Britney under conservatorship. There are even claims that Britney was partying with Diddy right before her infamous 2007 VMA breakdown. And some people think Diddy may have given her drinks laced with unknown substances. To make matters worse, there are rumors that Kim tried to pull the same stunt with Kanye. And if you think that's unrealistic, think again that, in light of everything that is going on right now, his words are hitting a little differently. If You're wondering why Kim would be so loyal to Diddy, or why she's so involved in all of this chaos. Just look at the history from dubious money moves to power struggles. And dubious connections, this rabbit hole goes much deeper than most people realize. He felt Kim attempted to place him under conservatorship, just like what happened to Britney. People are aware off interview 40.
They tried to medicate me. I was exhausted. They wrongly diagnosed me. And when I asked them, how much lithium did you want to put me on exactly? It took them 4 days to answer because they were embarrassed about the amount, right? And I refused to take this, right? You understand that if I had taken the medication, I would not be here, and it would have been, he was deeply troubled. We miss him. We love his music.
Let's face it. How could anyone not be alarmed by Kanye West's sudden support for Diddy after all? This is the same Kanye who just a short while ago was out there denouncing Diddy and the entire Hollywood elite for being a part of a corrupt system and even claiming they had secret ties to the government. So why the change? Why is Kanye, a man known for defying expectations, now appearing in court wearing an all-white outfit as though he is attending a Sunday service to stand with Diddy? It just doesn't add up, and that's precisely why fans are starting to suspect Kanye's involvement in all of this isn't as innocent as it seems. In fact, based on what 50 Cent is hinting at in his upcoming documentary, the web of connections between Diddy, the Kardashians, and now Kanye goes deeper and darker than we anticipated. So what's the real deal? Could Kanye be involved deeper than we thought? Is he under pressure? Or worse, was he always involved in the game? Whatever the truth is, 50 Cent promises to reveal everything in his upcoming documentary, and even half of what he suggests is accurate.